one.
Yeah, Prost convincingly, but later in that series, but Euro losing to them. Now, maybe
Nuke to be played, those maps to be on occurs from HAVU to close it up and try to convert. You can also see here that Sergey, who's also one of the star that's currently rising.
I think that also Sergey gonna better upper, but still really accustomed to their last side. Just as you said, he's individual. I feel like
for your team, let's be honest. And as you said, and exactly, HAVU will be stuck heading now into the get diffuse kit and smoke combination. For utility coming into this one, it seems like simply pushing towards the T spot, firing a few bullets before Sergey marches in, gets the second, the triple kill, and so decides to do something. 2 kills from Sergey, 3 kills from Otto.
We've seen Prosto city spawned and Kenzor was Prosto for victory. If you're pretty much Prosto all wide, 2 players toward A, no one on B pretty much. We see JYO to the B side, they have Otto. I think some of the players can come help Otto, because if he...
Not on who is holding the bomb, so home side one player already dropping down, that is his P250, enough here towards can be complete awareness in that situation.
Then, as we said in the with Otton, I think Zen is right that he's been playing. They opted to stack be yet another E. Other than that, I don't see them turning this into their favor.
Yeah, only pistols now on Prosto, no diffuse kit, no killers, no anything whatsoever. So all they can hope for basically now is to be able to convert and get it. Now a 2v3 situation, still there's simply not enough time. Finish side.
And Otto with the AW play by JYO, and he's gonna get in the end, it didn't pay off. And now Def, he needs to go huge. He gets a single kill with SMG, Flaric and Ivan chip in, and that's an easy round for Prosto.
Yeah, just a nice hold from Prosto. That push from JYO on short was really crucial one, simply to destroy the upper of the T side from HAVU. Otto simply gets surprised in that situation, and he was easily dropped down. The push charging in towards the A bomb side, but Prosto ready for it. First round for them, getting off to a good start, and a decent thing for them is that both Ivan and Kezor had a good start in this game.
Yeah, by the looks of it, HAVU, they are just coming slowly toward the B side. Kenzor, he's playing fairly aggressive there. Decide to play a bit more defensive, and top players are really peak in that area. And by the looks of a single player near the T slope, it's Otton, so is on B. So this is gonna allow them also to maybe split where they get a pick, but definitely advantage coming for Prosto still. We see the patience, but just as I say that, Slowy kills Def. This is the start that HAVU needed. They only have a single gun, and now Prosto, they are on a back foot. They're trying to rotate over to B side slow, so he's deep in the B apartments. Otto is rotating as well, and Kenzor and JYO, they will have to go huge here, and let's see if they can potentially stop the push that's about to commence by HAVU Gaming here.
Yeah, 20 seconds left in the round. Molotov being deployed there on the truck side. The push is coming in. They get completely blinded there, so they will have the three players from Prosto on this box side. Kezor gets a kill, JYO too, but quick trades there for the finish side. Now both Flaric and Ivan need to deliver this with an AWP and an AK. Let's see if Ivan can find anything from this position. He's simply piercing through the wall, trying to get a kill, but he's not going to be able to find anything there. Flaric still really slow coming into the kitchen area, so nothing really being exchanged just yet there. Ivan, he's trying to find something with a saw, playing it really carefully, but no one from the HAVU side is speaking just yet. Sergey picks that kill. Otton finishes it off, and that's a round for HAVU. They managed to get with 4 pistols and 1 gun on Sergey.
I feel that Kenzor and JYO, they had to do more there. They only got 2 kills, and then after that, it was Ivan who couldn't really deliver with the AWP. For me personally, Ivan has been the best AWP of the tournament so far. His flashy, aggressive style, really nice to see him perform, but we didn't really see much from him in the first 5 rounds, and Prosto, they did get a force buy in this one. They have a CZ on Def, Flaric with FAMAS, rest with decent guns. However, the problem for them is the lack of utility. They already used some on the T-slope, and HAVU, they will. It will basically come down to an aim fight, and HAVU, they have everything they need. Otto with an op, and again, they're playing really defensive. Bomb is slowly shifting toward the spawn, and it's still kind of early to tell where the execute from HAVU Gaming will come. For some reason, they did not decide to get middle this time, and let's see what's gonna happen now.
Yeah, two players from Prosto are playing towards the short area, and there's Ivan boosted. He boosted JYO on the box here to simply spot the players crossing into Delpan, while Ivan is simply holding connector, which is currently smoked off, so Ivan won't be able to see anything as the push from Slowy into connector happens, but he gets spotted there from JYO. Really good piece of information to work with from Prosto's side. They have somewhat of a limited buy, only a FAMAS on Flaric, a CZ on Def, and they will be the players who are holding this A bomb site where the push is going to come in. So leading the charge, getting out first, the Molotov being deployed, but Zef goes down. Flaric gets the first kill, he gets the second one, but only 7 HP to deliver with. He won't be able to do it since Oton traced it back. Let's see what JYO can do with this M4. Nothing much, because Sergei gets disposed of him. Now Ivan 1v2, he picks up the AK side, but gets completely flashed into Oton. High one lead for HAVU, and once again
in the first 6 rounds we see Otto on the back foot. They're forced to play with the point man. It's gonna happen. Sergei and Slowy both get a double kill. It's all up to young Flaric, who is rotating all the way from T-spawn, and at this point he can just pick up a gun, and that should be it for him pretty much.
Yeah, he should be hoping just simply to get a gun from Zen in that situation. Zen is simply playing behind us, both perfect position for him to simply nail that headshot, and that's going to be 6-1. HAVU looking perfectly here on the T side of Mirage in the first map of the series. Well, where the team that loses this one is going to be eliminated. They're going to be the 6th team that's out of the tournament. So a really big investment there from Prosto. They didn't manage to force an op on Ivan. He will be playing with an M4 as well. So let's see if this is the timing to show some aggression there on the mid area. We can see Def once again playing.
Very well done here by Prosto. They finally incorporate some aggressive play. Quick to refrag as Def gets completely out of position. Zen gets one more. Fins. Flaric gets one, but gets instantly traded by Otto. Now it's 3 against 2. We see he might find both Kenzer and JYO here. This might prove to be lethal for the CIS team, so he gets one onto Kenzer. Now it's all up to JYO. The bomb has disappeared. It's coming toward the B site, and losing this one.
Yeah, indeed. Only JYO left to survive endation in the previous game. They're just going to switch it back, go towards the B bomb site to get the bomb down, and then try to fight JYO and get this gun. But even before the plant goes down, so perfect awareness for the position of JYO, and they make it 7-1 lead on the T side of Mirage. And we've been mentioning it as Mirage is a map that had those 8 to 7 halves, mostly with both teams on 50 round. It looks like HAVU should be
looking amazing today. Always go into their favor. There weren't really many rounds where they opened up while losing a player, and now Oton, he continues with his great form. This time he was playing defensively, got an easy kill onto Ivan, Kenzor and Flaric. They tried to pick mid, but now they had to back off, and HAVU, they are already running rampart on the A side. We're gonna see the bomb get planted. Zen, he's just boosting his day, boosting his K to maybe try once again the aggressive play. We've seen JYO getting a kill from underpass, but then yet again it all fell down for them as Def died on the A side, and we haven't really seen much from Ivan. He is not really matching the performance of Otto, who is on 12 kills right now in the 9th round, and still now Prosto, they will try a double AWP setup. It's gonna be on JYO and Ivan, and maybe this is something that will maybe work for them.
Yeah, this has to be the winning combination for Prosto. JYO missing this jump there on the window area, but he's going to try and show some aggression there on mid as well. He gets flashed out, he fires the gun, but he's going to go down to Sergei. Oton gets one more kill there on Def, so that's an easy mid control there for HAVU once again. 8-1 the scoreline. They have the mid control. They can go basically whatever they want. Slowly anticipating that position from Ivan, and everything is falling down for Prosto in this Mirage game. Simply easy kills from HAVU, and it seems like all players on the Finnish squad are currently delivering.
At least props to Prosto for not giving up, trying that aggressive push. In the end, they just got completely dismantled, and nothing really much to say about that. Really nothing went their way. JYO, he got completely caught off guard in mid. He was flash, couldn't deliver a single kill. Then for some reason he thought that he can save, which is really a hard stretch at the round.
Going with the flow, trying to win a round on their own before they first you need to win an actual round. So let's see what they can actually deliver. Ivan getting completely caught off from Slowy, just dry push there towards the A-bomb side. Vladic is playing that smoke. He's trying to find those kills on the periscope cross, but so simply lines up that spray. Dev gets one kill before being traded down, and now in a 2v4 situation, JYO and Kenzor with his pistol trying to at least claim some of the kills on the A-bomb side players. HAVU should be having a comfortable plant here on the A-bomb side, with Kenzor being the only player on CT spawn. JVAO is still not sure if anyone is flanking towards him. So let's see how this round is going to pan out for these teams. 1 minute still left. Slowy is just waiting for something to happen here on the A-bomb side. Not moving a muscle, still not going for that plant. But Kenzor doing the same thing, vice versa. Simply waiting for something to happen for the T players to start planting the bomb, so he can at least isolate one of them coming into it. Let's see what is he going to do. Now the push should only with 5 damage in that one. Move from the CT spawn. He's being once again flashed out. Zen can deliver. HAVU.
And now coming
11 rounds to stop these pushes from HAVU. Not really pushing, he's just holding the control. Hartmann's Oton will be showing him, but he's got so much players to stop. Ivan pitching in. JYO gets a nice flick there, and now it's all on Sergey. Players to find one of JYO's way, and now it's a 1v, but he's going to hit in Vladic. A second round for Prosto, but in the round that they just won.
So they did. He couldn't win the round. Straight out of ape, he's forced to play with an MP9. In return, Otto can't land the kill. Kenzor is coming from the sea, completely caught off guard. All up to JYO. He needs to. Their money situation is. This was pretty much just a reason.
First round after a while for them, and they're playing on the T side of Mirage. So let's see what Prosto. Look at the money situation. Pause needs to be called close to killing Oton, but yeah, Slow is from the Finnish player as well. So they decided there. So yeah, just a plain mission for the CI squad.
Really late for 6 rounds ago. So calling it 2 rounds left in the half. Here they can win the last 2 rounds, but once again live. Going really straight, but he's not approaching toward the B side. Kenzor players are a kill, and Kenzor is gonna get Otoned, makes it a single kill. It's still Prosto. They might win there
for him. Kenzor is going to show some aggression there on the truck side, but Ivan decent here from Prosto, delivering with that MP9.
Yeah, chance coming into the T side. They will pretty much have 2 as they had against AGO and.
But now once again toward this A bomb site will try and simply get a squad. The bomb has been planted as well. Players surviving for the destroyed here by Sergey in definitely favors to close this one up.
Sergey 14 kills close to each other, just pissed around if they lose that one on the following map, since playing both.
Toto, who is the best performer for the team, C bomb site, just rushes in, gets close to a GG.
But I feel like they were a bit in the end that cost them the round. When the team is playing like this, so far they're just hitting a brick one. That's kind of far stretch. So
yeah, indeed, nothing really to say for Ion. You're not really going to save for Ion, and that is not going to be the scenario. Let's see what do they have prepared. A double grenadiers from the Prosto squad are to come in, but as soon as I said it, kill with his FAMAS as well. With Def is playing close by on the bench, being much because so close a second kill for himself.
Really recognized, and we've seen when they do have guns, their gear. Zen gets the end Prosto, they are still alive, but the question...
A Digalon can do something, because if they lose this one, it's going to be all over. We will be It's still a decent setup there for great position. Also is going to hit in one player, slowly for HAVU, and one.
He's been playing 4 angry fins left, and
as a decider in this one, we've seen some good start for them, losing 16-3 on.
Awesome giveaway, your card or pay safe paid, and who knows, you might be the winner.
Esports betting world. The only place to find the wide money. Choose your bet on dollars. EGB.
Prosto just couldn't seem to find their. They will have to search for their luck. Zore
It's going to
coming back here because we've seen them against Euronics. First they cash Prosto, even though they started.
indeed, but even if it comes to that one,
Which is does too, and after that they need to win cash, and they lost that match. We've already
in the first map, we've seen them get destroyed on from a really bad situation. This one, playing on dust. We also talked about Prosto, you know, top complete game and be the ones who are leading the charge on the scoreboard, and they will need that coming into this game. So those
leading the charge, leaving, or otherwise they'll be out of
they make the breakthrough. So the game, that's something they can actually elimination stage. It seems like his level
for the Finnish team, and they've been pretty much firing.
Game that we've said that we had so far properly, and it's Prosto starting on what we
gets the return kill, but and HAVU single kill, but he's already think his side 53.
You simply stole that line from my mouth because one by one coming into him now, just a real HAVU players simply forced to be playing on these pistols on long, slow.
All the way toward the blue contact, not for long as Def takes him down and
smoke mid against an opener like now the least here on the T-spawn managed to.
He had 3 players match in the end. Prosto won't be able to have it for this round, but I feel like so. Let's see. A long take. He gets one more.
In this situation, he waits for a flash to come.
Single-handedly stopped that A long. Not gonna win push as there are 2 men down.
Since they bring the round straight this
life. It's 40 or they are all. He gets caught. Oh, they have a lead. Can he find the kill?
Anticipate a position from slow as up on both Kenzor and Ivan. Hit there. This defend from the bomb site.
Fine, hit an entry frag. Ivan, he's peeking toward the pit. Can't kill. Makes it 1 against 2, and there is.
And they simply use one more.
The smoke to long. Don't know that Kenzor pushed toward the barrel. If Def can, maybe will be able.
More gun, if any of the. And once again, they are in the driver's seat as we are.
Kenzor playing near the Humvee in middle. He knows that it's probably better for playing really. We just want the A long, ping it up, and Otto he has the A in this one, but if they lose.
Great alert charging in gets the first kill, but Ivan trading it would be the alarm for them to start. Gets the kill on JYO. Zen adds one more, and now Ivan the fuse kit in the situation.
Chance to refrag, and now
they're looking good on the D side of Dust 2. It seems like their stuff is making it easy, running down the clock that are needed.
He's playing somewhat defensive, and now both of them, and potentially fighting on the A long. So far, if he can maybe return that start off good, but HAVU only on pistols now is
the sole player that's holding B in this round, so not much he can ask for is to pick up a gun and save.
They're not really, HAVU is not really usually the last player standing, and now HAVU, they won the half, but I feel like they might win way more rounds here, considering how well they've been playing. And Prosto, they have enough to buy. Let's see if they will get yet again a double AWP setup. They have one on Ing and he will buy it, so double op setup for HAVU. Let's see if that can maybe change the flow of the game.
Yeah, this would be even a tougher situation for Prosto if HAVU managed to get a simple bomb plant. Retaking with two ops is never a viable option in these situations. And now Kenzor simply spotting towards mid, not seeing anything on T-spawn, but a charge is going to come in here on mid. So spots at least one player, he's going to smoke off mid, and this push is going to be towards the B-bomb side, but Ivan has a good position here towards short. He gets destroyed by Sergey. A great jump towards the edge of the box, and he simply disposes of Ivan with that up. He was playing somewhat of an aggressive position, and now Flaric needs to be a player who delivers here on the A-bomb side. Sergey evading the first shot, but he's going to go down on Flaric. Kenzor gets yet another kill, but slowly trades it back. Still a 3v2 situation in favor of HAVU. They're really close to nailing that round number 9, which is going to secure that milestone of at least nine rounds there on the T side of Dust 2. And let's see what JYO and Kenzor can do. They can actually just go for a save, because it's going to be tough for them to do anything in this round. The bomb has been ticking already for 20 seconds. But it seems like they're, after all, going to decide to go for a late retake there on the A-bomb side. JYO already down. Kenzor, the only member surviving. He does not have head armor, so only one bullet will dispose of him. He's going to run away now, maybe, and save this op from the CT spawn. So still, HAVU not even letting that happen. 9-4, and once again, Prosto need to play with pistols and Kevlar.
Once again, Prosto, they're not calling for timeout. They've lost so many rounds in a row. I believe it's 8, and they haven't really done much. They've tried the double AWP setup, didn't really work. They've tried pushing mid as well. In the end, didn't really work. So things are just not going their way today, and HAVU, I feel like they're just cruising toward the victory here in the second match as well. And if they somehow even magically turn it around, it's gonna be Cash. And Prosto, last time we've seen them on Cash, they lost 16-1, and that's definitely not going in their favor. But now Def, he's playing around the smoke on A long. Is he gonna be able to do something? No, he won't. Sergey takes him down. We see Kenzor on the A ramp. JYO again just lurking on the B side. And HAVU, they have 1 minute left. They just need to group up, hit the bombs, one bomb spot together. In this case, it's most likely going to be an A side. They have 3 smokes at their disposal as well, which should allow them to just cross the site in an easy manner. And JYO, he will try to flank the Finns now, but slowly he should be aware that this might happen. He's gonna throw a smoke toward the short area, and well, basically toward the city. Yeah, and let's see if JYO, if he can maybe get the kill here, but in the end it shouldn't matter, as we've just seen Kenzor die. So this will be another round for HAVU.
Yeah, 1v2 situation for Slowy, but the bomb has just been planted, so he can maybe try and get a fast kill, but not even that. Only a save for JYO, once again, not really being able to do much in this round. So that's double digits for HAVU on the first half here on Dust 2. So even if they manage to cruise to 11-4 half, I mean, just taking a pistol would be the same scenario as we've seen on Mirage in the first map. So let's see how will Prosto approach this last round of the half, because in this one it's all over. All JYO can actually do is save this gun.
Yeah, it's a double-digit round for the Finns. Prosto, they have 1 round left, and it would mean a lot if they can reach those 5 rounds, and it's a big difference. As we know, a single round, if HAVU wins the pistol round as well, that should propel them to 14 in case they win this one. And still, once again, Prosto, they believe the solution is playing the WP setup. This time, Kenzor does his job well, gets the kill on So, and now Sergey might be the playmaker here in mid. He might find Kenzor, but Kenzor, still being fairly relentless, gets another kill onto Otto, and this is exactly what the CIS team needed.
Yeah, finally something for them. Kenzor utilizing that smoke on mid, getting 2 kills on top of it, because the HAVU players were not spotting it. And let's see, Ivan, can he deliver here? He gets 2 kills with the op, and now it's all on Slowy. He was great throughout the whole series of this one, but this is too much of a task for him to hope for to take something into this round. 10-5 lead for HAVU in the first half of the second map here in the series. It's a good one, let's be honest.
Finally, the CT setup for CIS Hope worked, but is it really not late? I mean, 10-5 and HAVU, they are just gonna play aggressive by the looks of it. Might be a B-side hit, but they can always go to the lower tunnels as well. And if HAVU manages to win this one, I'm not sure how Prosto can bounce off back. We do know that they are now on the... well, it's a 50-50 map, right? Depends on the team, and anything is possible, so we shouldn't really count out Prosto just yet. Slowy gets a nice entry, follows it with the double. Can he find more? He's getting pushed by Kenzor and Flaric. Flaric is the last man standing on B. Now Ivan, he's against 4 players, and this is exactly what I was afraid, that Prosto will lose the round. Exactly what happens, and 11-5. Things are not looking good for the CIS team. Yeah, just perfect crosshair placement there from Slowy. Simply playing off that box, peeking once in a while, every a few seconds. And as soon as he does that, he saw some players from Prosto simply creeping in. He got 3 kills in that situation. He propels his team as the clear-cut favorite, simply to take this whole series. Once again, Slowy opening up with the scout kill on Ivan. So 4v5 situation for Prosto to start it off in the 17th round of the series. Let's see if they will be able to do something with this one, because if they lose this round, they will be once again forced to play with pistols, with Glocks. So that's not something they're definitely hoping for in this round. They need to deliver more in order to make this game a bit closer. Kenzor finally trades it back. Slowy peeking too many times here on mid area, so he gets punished. That's what usually happens in these scenarios as well, but still the situation is in favor of the Finnish squad. Sergey opens up with a kill with an MP9 on JYO. He's got more players coming his way, so he needs to be careful in this one. He's just hiding and not really doing much. Now he can actually change positions and yeah, just move back to CT spawn and look for this mid push. Still a feasible round for Prosto. They have 3 full HP players. If Kenzor can find something with the scout, that might open things up for the CI side. Now we're seeing a push toward the short. Flaric and Def open it up, all up to Zen, and so they need to go big for their team. It's gonna be a plant for short, and Zen is just sprinting from the CT, so he needs to cross toward the A ramp. We see Zen deploying a flash for him. He needs to go huge here. First he needs to kill Flaric. That's not gonna happen as Flaric gets a nice deagle kill. It's 1 against 2 now. Zen disposes of 2. He did spot Flaric. He might be able to kill him. He also has the kit, but no, Flaric will land that shot and give hope to Prosto. Exactly what they needed. Prosto picking up a reset round there on HAVU, using those scouts and eagles in a nice fashion. Flaric getting a nice running kill there on a player rotating from CT, and once again Zen trying to simply clutch this one out. 1v2, 1v3 actually. He got 2 kills, but it was too late. And now the charge is going to come towards long. Completely unnecessary from JYO, who gets dropped down, and Kenzor with only 4 HP. So once again, HAVU opening the round really good with an entry kill and taking a player down to low HP. So let's see what they are going to do after this one, because this, the T player simply spotted at least 3 HAVU members there on the long side.
Now they decided to back off, leave Zen on long, and maybe try to stack towards either mid or B area.
Now, HAVU, they do have a man advantage. Kenzor down to 4 HP. Still, feasible round for HAVU here to turn everything around and reset Prosto once again. As we said, great entry there onto JYO and Sergey. He's forced to play off CT. Zen has control of the A long. Flaric is gonna just try to peek on short. Maybe he can find something. He does take a lot of damage off from Sergey. He's down to 23, but now it's gonna be a mid push coming out of Prosto. Sergey gets a nice digger shot onto Ivan. Can he find more? No, he can't. It's 3 against 3 now. Otto, he needs to go big here. He needs to kill Kenzor, who's low. He will be able to do that. Slowy lands the kill onto Flaric. Now it's all up to Def. He's on the B side, but the bomb is in front of B, and let's see if Def can maybe do something now. The bomb has been mollied. Def, no, he needs to push. Nothing, it's not gonna happen, as So takes him down, and HAVU, they just reset Prosto and pretty much deny everything they've done in the previous round.
Yeah, indeed, and it is going to be once again a force from Prosto. The Eagles, a scout, completely same scenario as in the round that they won, but this time around you can see the guns on HAVU, 2 M4s, an AK, a scout as well on Slowy, So playing with that MP9 here on the long area. So once again a perfect play from HAVU simply to bring this one back and make it a 12-6. So if they manage to clinch this one, the round number 13 for them, they will force once again Prosto to play on an eco, and then you are already 2 rounds from taking the whole series. So this is a tough scenario from the CI squad. They simply need to deliver in this one, and already they have Def on 12 HP, Kenzor being dropped to 60, and their guns are not looking viable in this one just yet.
Now, as I said, Def on low HP, not a good start here for Prosto. HAVU, they also have plenty utility under their belt, and Prosto, by the looks of it, will just do the short push, and both Otto and So are on the side. They might be ready for this. They already softened the push. A lot of Prosto players are already low on HP, and So could potentially just have a farm fest here with his MP9. Otto and So get the kill, but Otto gets killed in return. Now all up to Flaric and Def as they get taken down as well. It's 13th round for the Finns.
13th round, and not even a bomb plant coming in favor of Prosto. Look at their money situation. All players around $2,000, so they won't be able to purchase anything whatsoever. Even if they get the bomb plant down, it shouldn't be viable for Ivan to pick up that up and do damage. While on the other side, the CT is having a perfect situation when it comes to the bank. So they just won around without getting too many casualties. And let's see what Prosto can do in this one. It seems like they're charging for mid-push. Great pop flash coming in favor of the Prosto side. Kill from Kenzor, but Slowy flicks it back, gets at least one, gets the second kill on Def as well, and the rush has been stopped. Zen adds one more. He's already lurking behind them. So creeping in here, gets the last 2 kills as well, and that's 14-6 in favor of HAVU. And finally Prosto will manage to purchase those AKs.
Very well done here by HAVU, returning after losing a player in middle. That was a great pop flash, but the follow-up just wasn't there. Slowy getting the double kill, turning the round completely into favor of Finns. And now the scary part is HAVU there with 2 AWPs. Oton has been superb with the weapon. Slowy has been picking it up sometimes. He's been also doing very well. And Prosto, they have no more time to really fool around. If they lose this one, it's gonna be match point for HAVU, and I believe that after that they should be able to just close down the series if it ends up being the case. And Prosto, they just need to give 100% now and try their best. But Zen and Sergey, they already open up the round. Zen did fall, but still man advantage for HAVU here, and Prosto, they're pretty much scattered around the map, and by the looks of it, Slowy will be the sole player on the B side. Ivan and Def might look for a pick in mid, and that's exactly gonna be the case. They still have time also to back off, but Sergey, he's been playing very well. He gets the double kill, but Ivan helps him there as he kills Def himself. All up to JYO, and I feel that everything is just crashing down for the CIS team now.
Yeah, just a perfect awareness from Sergey playing this position right next to a smoke. He decides to go for a perfect timing to push in and close this one out. Slowly gets yet another AWP kill for himself. He was changing the role of Photon in that previous game against AGO, and he delivered really well. So finally, he is the player who is playing this double AWP setup with him. We saw and you also picking it up sometimes, but slowly with best results when it comes to being the secondary AWPer for the Finnish squad. But let's see what Prosto can do in this one. Train of flashes and smokes simply being delivered here on the A-bomb side. Two players from HAVU on the side simply to defend it, but Ivan opens up with a Mac-10. His teammates are simply too far away. He got completely baited in that situation to push in, while the others from the CIS squad simply force it back. And now Sergey battling here on short. He's going to get isolated by the smoke, and the push is going to come towards mid.
Now, the problem is if Slowy gets split, and that's gonna be the case, Slowy, he will need to find some frags on his own here. He has the AWP, he gets one. Can he take Kenzor as well? Yes, he can. All up to Flaric. Can he save the CIS team? He's already tagged. 16 HP left for him, but not anymore. Slowy takes him down, and this is complete Finnish domination here in the elimination match, and that's it for Prosto. They are out of the tournament. HAVU Gaming, they secure $4,800, and they will face off against Fnatic Academy to see who's going to advance into the consolidation finals.
Yeah, I mean, even the bracket looks good. All the teams that are left in the tournament, we are left with 4 of them. Tomorrow we are going to have the semi-final of the loser bracket, where HAVU will face Fnatic Academy. Both teams on form today, delivering against their opponents. And for the end of the day, we are going to have the masterpiece between AGO Esports and Euronics Gaming, playing the winner bracket final in the best of 3. Either team who loses that game will face the winner between HAVU and Fnatic Academy. So we are slowly approaching towards the end of the tournament. We had so many different storylines behind it, and finally 4 teams left. So let's see which one of them will come out on top.
Yeah, it's the battle of the greatest, so to say. Fnatic Academy and HAVU. I'm looking forward to that match. Both of the teams have shown a lot, especially in the last 2 days. So it's kind of hard to call. If Sergey will play again with HAVU, we might see them advancing. I think he brought a lot today for HAVU Gaming. On the other hand, Fnatic Academy, they kept their stellar performance from the previous day. And who knows, Fnatic Academy, they have the potential to definitely advance into the grand finals. But in the end, we'll see. Now, are you surprised by any of the results today?
Not really. It was quite straightforward. I was expecting somewhat of closer matches, maybe some of them even going to 3 maps, but that wasn't the case. For today, straight 2 wins for both teams. We finished kind of early on this one, but still so many best of 3 series coming our way. I think most of them will be way closer than what we've seen in this past 2 days. And yeah,
that's it today for us. I hope you enjoy yet another day of One Game Agency Counter Pit Season 3, powered by AMD and Cephar. I'm your host, Gravity. With me, Zanakin. Tomorrow we will start the day once again at 1800 CST, and make sure to come and watch us. Until then, bye-bye.
EGB, your esports betting world. The only place to find the widest choice of popular games and matches to win real money. Choose your bet on a single event or express of several matches with dizzy odds. Serving the market for 7 years with over 800,000 users. Join now to get your bonus for the first deposit up to $600. EGB, you know for sure who's gonna win.